Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we have a free-to-play deck. As you know, we do have an event right now, the Arcanine deck. Some people hate it, some people love it. I got my Arcanine, so I'm happy. But so we have this free-to-play deck. Let's get back to the topic. Okay, free-to-play deck. So it's Rapidash with featuring Ninetales, or Ninetales featuring Rapidash, because they both play a key role. Or we could just say it's a Blaine deck at this point. So the deck is simple. You're just fast. You have Vulpix to stall maybe a turn with Tail Whip if you flip heads. I mean, sometimes it comes up, sometimes it doesn't. Ponyta is your main, like, you want to start off with Ponyta, whether or not you're going first or not, because you have the energy and it's only one energy to do 40 damage. What? I've never. Okay, this is my first time doing that. And then Magmar's just there as a backup. Honestly, not really a backup, more like Magmar's just there because of its name, Blaine. Speaking of Blaine, let's talk about Blaine. Blaine, it works for Rapidash, Magmar, or Ninetales to do extra 30 damage. That's why we play the one Magmar. It's not really the optimal Pokemon to play, but I mean, if it works, it works. 80 damage, 2 energy. I don't know about that though, because you have Ninetales that doesn't. This is like your main boss monster, because you have Flamethrower for 90 damage for 2 energies, and you discard 1, so you can just keep replaying the 90 damage. The only problem is that he's also 90 health, so he can die kind of easily. But if you have this live and you do it fast enough, maybe your opponent won't even have a chance to set up, and you can just steal the win like really quick. Speaking of being really quick, we have the 1x speed because sometimes we just want to retreat without wasting our energy. And it can honestly, if you see the gameplays, it does come in clutch a lot. We play the 2 potions because you're a really fast deck, so whatever you commit to the board, you want to stay. You don't want them to like die or anything. And we don't have that many options right now, so potion is just like, yeah, potion is potion. Pokeball, standard. Professor Research, also standard. And we play Serena, just to, I already mentioned Blaine, so yeah. Serena is just there to, she's just a good card, honestly. And you can play Giovanni, you can play 1-1, Sabrina, Giovanni, or you can play Giovanni, you can play Serena, it's up to you. The reason why I don't play Giovanni, I choose not to play Giovanni because Blaine acts as the Giovanni, so I don't really need Giovanni. But if you don't have it, or you just, like, this is a free-to-play budget deck, and it works really good. You can play Giovanni if you want. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any recommendations for any decks, or anything you guys want me to try out to cook up, maybe I'll go in the lab and I'll cook something up. Chemistry 101. Anything, like, say, I don't know, Nidoking, or there's too many Weezing decks. Like, anything you guys can think of, just leave a comment down below. And also, if you want to leave a like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. Anyways, let's get to the games. Alright, let's see. We got our first opponent. Let me fix the mic. Oh, wait, is it Asara? Did I read that right? No, it's too late for that. It's taking forever. Oh, oh, I didn't get a chance to read it again. Alright, well, anyways. I love this deck. I mean, I don't play it as often because, you know, I love Charizard. I mean, I gotta do video. That's a lot of stuttering. I gotta do a lot of. I love Charizard because it's a very. I like just one-shotting everything. It's just satisfying, like building up to like a giant Spirit Bomb, and everyone's just getting beat up in the front line, and the Charizard comes out and just avenges everybody. But yeah, honestly, this is a really good deck. It's really fast. I mean, it's faster than that Jigglypuff. Speaking of Jigglypuff, tomorrow we get that event, the one with Sing on it, which is gonna be really annoying. To run through that, so much of that on ladder. Okay, so we're gonna do X speed because we don't want to get rid of our energy. X speed is such a good card, like right now, unless I feel like we can change Giovanni, obviously, like 10 damage, like once that, maybe. I don't know, it depends on the deck, if you have room for it, but X speed is actually really nice. get that quick 20 damage because, you know, you gotta. This is a fast deck. Like, this is free to play, especially the event. I think the event ends today, which is, I know I'm kind of late on that, but I mean, now I have a better mic so I can record videos and stuff. But this deck is pretty fun. Like, the goal is simple. Like, the reason why I say it's good, like it's fast, is because going second is, I mean, going first is really bad according to like everyone, I guess. Even me, I say going second is like the best thing ever because you get your first energy. But the only mons that thrive off of going first are the ones that require 1 energy on their and they could evolve basically. So like Rapidash. See, look how like we just beat this guy really fast. The deck is that fast. Like he's gone. All right, next one. Next one is Kobayaksu. Okay, it's hard to say that. Yakusu. Pronunciation is getting bad in Japanese. I need to get better on that. Honestly, I don't even know what that means. I just couldn't read it. So what I was trying to say is that evolution, like, that's why Weezing is a good deck and a good engine. I made a video on that yesterday, or well, my last video. I don't know if the time zone is kind of off right now, but being able to evolve first, I mean, that's the only advantage. You're going first, you evolve first, but the most evolutions, they require 2 energies, so then you're just like Ninetales, for example. You evolve Ninetales and you do nothing with 1 energy. But with Rapidash, you evolve it and you still only need that 1 energy, so you can already start doing 40 damage and have a big health. I guess it technically has more health than a standard or a basic Pokemon. So that's the reason why I say this deck is fast. I'm just gonna deciding whether or not we wanna. Yeah, I mean, I guess we should just swing at him, right? What else can we? It's taking forever to fight on that. So next turn we have Rapidash. We have that extra energy though, so if we were first technically, so we would have been able to just do 40 damage up front. So basically how this deck works is that if you go first, you want Rapidash in the front. If you go second, you could still, I mean Rapidash, sorry. If you go first, you want Ponyta in the front and with the Rapidash. So you can get that quick evolution 40 damage. If you go second, you can still do that, but you won't get the evolution right away, obviously. So you can either just stall and set up a Ninetales since you're going second. Yeah, I think going second would be just set up Ninetales, and then if you have an X speed, you can just like retreat it, whatever's in the front, and then have your 2 energy and just start blasting with 90 damage, which is actually like crazy. See, like, we can easily just kill the Meowth. And see what I mentioned, why this deck is fast. Yeah, on the other video I played earlier, I just gotta check on the sound settings real quick, you know, make sure the audio is working. So the Dragonite deck I made is obviously a slow deck, so he's doing the same deck playstyle, slow playstyle, but this one is fast. So like, and you could have Rapidash just straight up do 40 damage every turn and just leave it like that. Like every turn just do 40 damage, and while you set up your main kill, which would be Ninetales, 90 damage, Brain making it 120, which is outstanding, to be honest. So in that case, that's what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm just setting up, or at this point I'm setting up Magmar because I don't have Ninetales. So I in my head I'm like, it's why set up the Vulpix? Oh, now we get Ninetales. Why set up the Vulpix if we don't have Ninetales? So just in case for whatever reason this Rapidash gets blasted, I have a Magmar ready to take its spot. So I guess you can say this deck is just having everyone ready to go, like just turbo shotgun. You have your Rapidash, and then alright, you're done, you got knocked out, alright, next one. And Magmar, get in there, start doing 50 damage. Oh, you're dead? Okay, last one. Ninetales, go in there and do 90 damage every turn. Like, it's just really fast. It's pretty scary too, because if they play their cards right, like their Speaking of cards, I got red carded. That sucks. My -1. I mean, double potion's not bad, but he's gonna use his potion. So in that case, I'm like, whoa. You can still kill him in 2 turns. But when you're going against a lot of these decks that want to set up, like another tip if you guys need help like playing this deck for any free-to-play players, this deck is actually really strong. Is try to get the kills as fast as you can. Like if you know this deck is not going to be able to, if you know their deck is really slow but you can capitalize on how slow it is and play really fast, you have to get those KOs quick. Like that's why I'm setting up this 9-tails right now. So even if some people might think like, oh, the Rapidash is going to be the one to take all the hits and it's going to stay there until it dies. It doesn't have to stay there until it dies. It's just there to do damage accordingly. You have to play with numbers. So like at this point, since Kangaskhan is lower than 90, and I don't want his Dragonite to come out with energy, I have 2 turns left basically. I have this turn, another turn. So in this case, I'm like, well, we gotta get rid of it. I'm pretty sure we gotta get rid of it. No. So we put the energy down and we're just like, okay, we need to get that Dragonite out of here. We need to get the Kangaskhan to get to the Dragonite, because once he nukes us, like we're playing off of like luck. Because we need 2 shots to kill it. So to be smart, he would put his Dragonite, stall the 1 turn, and then get a really good nuke, I guess. But all we need is Sabrina to win the game. Speaking of Sabrina, I gave him the Magmar. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the Magmar. The reason why I give him Magmar is because, well, it's already ready, it's live to start attacking, and it's also ready to retreat. So I can just retreat and go straight for the 9-tails. See, now we drew into Sabrina. So all we do is play Sabrina. Bring that Dratini over here, boy. Retreat into the 9-tails and finish it off. That sweet 90 damage. This deck is so fast. So he didn't even get a setup for Dragonite. He was so close. And just like that, we get the dub easily. This is gonna slowly start becoming an ASMR channel. Right, next one. Shigure? I can't really read her. I need my glasses. I keep forgetting to bring my glasses. Yeah, Shigure. I like this. This one's a good one because we have the infamous Mewtwo player. And I know a lot of people don't like going against Pikachu or Mewtwo. I also don't like going against them. Every time, like, I remember my first Machamp video, I was just like, oh, I was kind of ranting on that one a little bit. I was like, why are you playing Mewtwo? The event is already over, like, in 2 days. Like, do you really need to play Mewtwo? Like, have fun. And I'm like, maybe he's having a blast. This is like his only deck. And every time you go against Mewtwo, they always have red card and Giovanni. They always have it because they have space for it, and they'll just like throw it out there. I also have that gold in the Mewtwo. I just haven't made a YouTube video yet because I feel like everyone's already done YouTube. I mean, no one really wants to see Mewtwo gameplay. I mean, if you guys want to, just let me know. Any gameplay that you guys want me, any decks you guys want me to make, or have any ideas, I'm willing to try it out. I'm gonna go into the kitchen, cook it up, Gordon Ramsay, chef style, you know. Go back in the lab and cook it up. I'm gonna brew something with any ideas. I'm already looking at making well, I'm gonna do a budget Venusaur deck for people that are interested in the event that's gonna come out for Venusaur. No EX required. I'm missing one EX. I mean, I could just craft it, but nothing about that. So we have him swapping in. Yeah, you have to protect the Kirlia. Like Mewtwo players, it's just like, it's like, I like to compare Mewtwo and Charizard because I play Charizard. They like polar opposite decks, And this is why Mewtwo's better than Charizard. Charizard, your beater, like the thing that you want, like your attacker basically. In this case, it's Mewtwo. For Charizard, you want Charizard. You need to set up Charizard. Like he is the 3 evolution Pokemon in the back. But in Mewtwo, it's backwards. Gardevoir is the 3rd evolution in the back, and then you have your beater ready to fight already. Charizard cannot fight until you evolve it. You have to set it up. That's why Mewtwo is better than Charizard, because you already have your boss monster like already up front, ready to like start swinging at things. And Charizard, you need the Moltres to just like. So it's literally like polar opposites. The boss monster is the basic, and the support is the evolution, and then you know you get it. Like Moltres is the basic. It's backwards. But playing Mewtwo just seems so like kind of sad. It's kind of satisfying. Sometimes like I'm like, I'm just putting on Mewtwo decks for you. See, and like, but we're fast. We're fast. Look at that. X speed, baby. So we're gonna retreat into the Ninetales that we set up earlier to do 90 damage, because once you commit to Ninetales, you're basically committing your energy to that one card, because you're gonna lose it every single turn, that energy, fire energy. So whatever your board state is in the back row, that's how it's gonna be until it dies. So in this case, like I mentioned, that Ninetales that has 0 energy, it's not gonna be able to attack, like, because every turn we're burning and reattaching, burning and reattaching. So if our follow-up play would be hopefully draw into a Rapidash and then use this 1 energy and then set up another Ninetales with the extra energy after. But you see, he got his Gardevoir. Once once Mewtwo Frieza gets his Gardevoir set up, he's basically like quote-unquote unstoppable. That's why I'm looking around. I'm like, oh damn, like does he have Sabrina? Does he have Giovanni? Like what does he have? And usually once Gardevoir set up, most of the time it's like GG bro, like I'm just gonna back out of this match and call it a day, concede. But I like my odds in this deck because it's fast. Like his Mewtwo's already at 40. Like we need to take into account he's one shottable. The play for him would be to sacrifice another Mon, to be honest, which he's gonna do. And then I guess we just have to one-shot it, but we drew into Sabrina, so now we have the option to like force him, like, are you gonna give up your energy, your power plant in the back, your Gardevoir, which is basically like your energy source, your power plant, whatever you want to call it, your generator, your engine, play other card games. Oh, I can't wait for more Psychic Mons to come out and then just like test out Gardevoir like as a support. Cause I just, damn, I love Psychic Mons. Like, maybe you can work on Alakazam. But yeah, so basically we forced him to give up, like, we top deck Sabrina. Like, are you gonna give me Sabrina? I mean, are you gonna give me Gardevoir or are you gonna give me Mewtwo? Which one? And the Mewtwo's already one shot, so all we gotta do is draw into hopefully a Rapidash. If he wants to. Well, he's not gonna kill us. Like, he already lost his engine. And that's GG. I think he's just gonna concede. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Mewtwo? And see, the smart thing would be like to give him the one that has an energy, so that we don't have to retreat, wasting our energy. If I gave him my Ninetales and we couldn't retreat, if I gave him the other opponent, he wouldn't be able to retreat. So you gotta play around with the energy too. Yeah, he knows, like, if I would have just retreated, Ninetales, bam, you're dead. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know if you guys have any other recommendations.